We watched an episode. Sure did.
Yeah, we sure did watch an episode of Inuyasha.
Yep, sure did.
Yep, it of all of the episodes of Inuyasha, it is one of them.
Yes, you are correct. Truer words cannot be spoken. Anyways, hello, welcome to this week's episode. Jared now watch Inuyasha. This is episode 100.
Whoa.
It's a lot of episodes. I'm Jared, joined as always by
Mhm.
Doc Al and Ladium.
Hello.
We are discussing season 4, episode 16, or episode 98, entitled Kikyo and Kagome Alone in the Cave. Fan fiction time.
Fan fiction name.
This episode is dumb because it's a Kikyo episode and no one cares.
No one cares, and it doesn't matter. Nothing about this episode matters. Like, of course, it's
No.
in the filler section, but also like literally nothing happens. Like, it's just
You want to
an
see two
excuse for
buttholes?
those. That's basically if you want to see two buttholes in Inuyasha, this is the episode for you. Make of that what you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
I mean, we could just boil down this episode to Inuyasha gets mad at Kagome, and Kagome gets mad at Inuyasha because he can't handle spicy curry and everyone else likes it. So she
And
leaves.
you shouldn't give it to Kirara, despite what conversations we've had about that.
She finds herself in a cave, gets trapped in there. Kikyo's in there as well because she's dying. And she's like, "Oh, you can't be in here. It's the priestess stealing demon. Oh no, you'll not be able
Which
to
she
use your
did see a
powers."
child earlier.
Yeah.
And some kind of crying child. She's like, "Oh no, I'm stuck."
Kagome's like, "We're gonna get you out of here."
Mm-hmm.
Inuyasha takes forever to go find Kagome, but he can't find her until she's out of the cave. Eventually, uh,
Moroku touches a butt.
Moroku touches a butt. They fight some weird-looking bees. Kikyo and Kagome.
Yeah, they're. I'm not sure what they are.
Weird-looking bees.
Yeah, they're like bee wasp lizards.
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain them.
And then they find themselves in the butthole portion of the cave where there's a butthole up top and a butthole behind them. And it
And the
poops out a
heart comes out of the
brain. Or
butthole.
a heart, excuse me. It poops out the heart with an eye.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm pretty sure if you poop out your heart, that's a problem.
And then they gotta fight it.
Like I said, I'm a doctor. I'm not that kind of doctor, but like that seems
It's not, that's
medically
not how it's supposed to go.
medically that sounds like an issue. But
Very
yeah,
much
they have to
so.
fight. Well, Kagome has to fight it, and
Kikyo's just gonna lay
Kikyo
there.
lay there and sometimes gives her some advice.
Uh, Eventually, she finds out, hey, you gotta use these shards to shoot an arrow at it, and then the butthole heart is defeated. And then the
Mhm.
cave disappears, and then they go their separate ways, and Kikyo's like, why did you save me? Kagome's like, well, then Yasha would be sad. Alright, see you later.
Kikyo's like, "You'd be sad if you were gone too, basically." What?
And then
And
Inuyasha's like asleep on a tree, and she's like, oh, hey, what's up?
you came
we
looking
gotta,
for
we gotta
me.
go.
It's so weird to me because she's like, "Hey, Inuyasha," like says something to him, and he just doesn't even acknowledge that she spoke to him. Like, dude,
He just
what?
woke up.
And well,
He's
okay,
not
that's
fully
fair.
awake.
That's fair. And then she puts her arm in his, and he's like, "Oh, now I'm paying attention." Ugh.
But yeah, that's this episode in a nutshell. This is going to be probably the shortest episode of this podcast because nothing happens.
Nothing happens, and I mean, even in the nothing happened filler arcs, like sometimes there are good episodes. This is just not that.
Yep.
This was filler, but like the kind.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyways, we got some
Blech.
notes for this episode.
Oh, notes.
This is the last episode to be hand drawn cell animation. Afterwards, all episodes are animated digitally, which is interesting.
Yeah, it is interesting. I wonder if we'll be able to tell difference.
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, this is still like what 2003,
Yeah.
so I wonder how big of a technological like breakthrough that would be, or like how often I guess like production companies and animation teams were switching over, like what was like the time frame for everyone deciding to switch over, or if it was like a case by case basis or stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's the most interesting thing to come out of this episode.
It honestly
this
is. You're right. While walking, Inuyasha had his arms crossed, and the next shot his arms are down.
I mean,
Great.
arms do move.
No, this is impossible.
Did they know that arms move?
No. This episode shows a rare time where Kagome and Kikyo team up, with Kagome saving Kikyo's life. Yep, that's the entire episode. Thank you, notes.
That's the entire episode.
Anyways.
Yep, useless episode.
Next time, we will be discussing episode 99 entitled Sesshomaru and Koga, A Dangerous Encounter, where they will probably fight each other and nothing will really happen because it's filler and we can't really do anything. So,
yep, sounds about right.
So there you go.
Yay!
We'll watch that next week. But for now, if you'd like more from us, head on over to seasonalanimecheckup.com or sic.cool. That's where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Seasonal Anime Checkup OVA. And also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Anladium, go to anladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Anime Checkup. Follow us on Blue Sky at seasonalanimecheckup.com. And you can buy our books, One Shining Moment, A Critical Analysis of Love, Life, Sunshine, Hot Tubs, and Pac-Man on Amazon.com.
Mm-hmm.
So join us next week as we see two dudes square off.
Yeah.